Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Wembley. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback, and when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
This fielded at the 3. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up 4th down. Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Back to the air one more time. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. We are through one. The Rams out to the early lead. More from the International Series in London after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one, taken in. Touchdown, L.A. His 4th TD grab of the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Start on the ground, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
His throw left side is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's able to find the crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down. Complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Hold it ready.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's McAllister to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force 4th down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
On the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, Mustang 19. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
On the set. Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it at their own 32-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a run to go. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Good throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Little give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Couldn't take the chance to return it from the goal line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2nd and 10. Forced to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
19-18.
Throwing left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's caught by the tight end, Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. He pushed this one to the right. No good. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Now a run on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to air this one out. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
On the set.
One of the biggest plays of the game right here. 3rd and inches.
Reload, reload. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hot go.
He'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll start at the 2. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. And he takes a big shot there on that return. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, L.A. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A run now on 2nd down. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Throwing now from the gun. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. To throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Give on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
19.
Throw that sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
60 bicep, 60 bicep.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball. But obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
Wells, another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. They send a receiver in motion left. Back to throw. The throw here is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's got it inside the 5. And the Rams are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Ready up. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll drop the throw. Out to his right. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Second down, goal to go. Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
They'll stick to the ground, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go now. 60 license.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. And they'll stop it with 13.